senior night. It's Florida State and Virginia Tech. The lights are out. Osceola aboard Renegade. The spear is lit, and bar none, that's some kind of view from our perch, seeing Osceola with that fiery spear and the lights off here inside of Doak Campbell Stadium.
Yeah, nothing gets you more fired up than that right there. You know, you don't really get a chance to see it as a player because by the time you get out there, unless it's the Florida game, that thing is already in the ground, man. I love when Osceola comes off the horse and gets it done. It won't happen tonight, but, man, nothing better in college football than this right here.
A near sold-out crowd. Osceola left to right, right down the middle of Bobby Bowden Field. The banner rips open, the fireworks fly, and here come the Seminoles. Mike Norvell wearing the camo-colored Seminole hoodie. The Florida State coaching staff in camouflage hoodies as well to honor our military here on Military Appreciation Night. And bar none, I know it's a big deal for you, your family, you've got military ties as well. Extremely important to so many out there.
Yeah, it is, man. I have to shoot a couple shots out tonight, of course, all the men and women that take care of us, that we get a chance to come out here and do this on a Saturday night. But got to send some love out to the Thielen family, been serving our country for a long time. Much love, and thank you for your service, Thielen family. The Alcorn family, thank you for your service. Much love to you. Got you down there in the Kraft box. And then the Timmons family, my in-laws, man, everybody from my father-in-law to my brother-in-laws have been in the war to serve this country. So much love to the military and everything you do. God bless you all.
Absolutely. Special to say the least. Thank you's not enough. We appreciate you more than you can know. As the Hokies that will make their way out of the southeast tunnel to a chorus of boos here inside of Doak Campbell Stadium. Virginia Tech go with white helmet, white tops, maroon pants. They've only worn that combo 3 times before. The reason why they're wearing it tonight, they're 3-0 in these uniforms. The white Virginia Tech helmet with the VT logo in maroon, that Chicago maroon, trimmed in burnt orange, the maroon lettering and numerals, the solid maroon pants. They also have the burnt orange numerals on the side of both arm sleeves. The Noles tonight are in the gold helmets, the garnet tops, and garnet pants. Full garnet up and down for the Noles beside the iconic gold helmet for Florida State. It's the 27th time we've worn this combo, the first time versus Virginia Tech, the 11th time under Mike Norvell, and we are 19-7 all time wearing this combination. All right, it's our VyStar coin toss, and it's a special one with military appreciation. Kem Siddons, who Tom Block talked to during our earlier pregame portion, he's the chairman of VyStar Credit Union's board of directors and a 21-year veteran as a commander in the U.S. Navy. What a guy, what a dude right there. Paul Mounts of the U.S. Marine Corps, a veteran. He's also the uncle of great wide receiver Deuce Robinson as well, and highly decorated U.S. Army Special Forces combat veteran who served our nation for 23 years. Florida's Lieutenant Governor Jay Collins is out there. Seminole booster Seminole boosters Mike Summy is in there as well. And it's time now for our VyStar coin toss. We go down to the field.
This logo represents heads. The side will be tails. A visiting captain, what's your call? Heads is called. It's tails, you've won the toss. Florida State has won the toss with a further option to the second half. You want the ball. Which way would you like to kick? All right, red's down here, white down here. Virginia Tech will receive to begin the game. Gentlemen, good luck.
And the Noles win the toss, now 7-3 this season with the coin toss. That's pretty impressive, 7 out of 10. You can't beat that. And now Virginia Tech is 6-5 when it comes to the coin toss. And a special VyStar coin toss with military veterans. Special moment. Deuce Robinson was out there as well with his uncle. Pretty cool moment.
Yeah, it is.
With Jay Mounts. And here you go. The greatest tradition in all of sports. Osceola aboard Renegade. To midfield. A hop. A second hop. And a spear plant. Fights on. And now we go to battle, ladies and gentlemen. Our 5-star coin toss and 5-star credit union. You inspire us to go the extra mile to meet your financial needs. That's why we offer Florida State fans more banking options like better rates and no hidden fees. Our team is also dedicated to making the communities we serve stronger, volunteering our time and talents while donating millions to local nonprofits. To learn more, visit 5starcu.org. 5-star credit union, proud partner of Florida State Athletics. Go Noles. All right, here we go. Senior night, and I tell you what, you got 4 and 5 Florida State, 3 and 6 Virginia Tech, but bar none, Noles fans have shown out again. We got a near sold-out crowd tonight inside of Doak.
I love it, man. This is the way you send off these seniors. Didn't have the year that we wanted to have, but these young men have continued to fight, and they deserve our support. So I hope they go out and get it done tonight. And all it really is going to take is them not shooting themselves in the foot, not having mistakes, giving up big plays, giving up unnecessary penalties. We got to make sure we don't give them anything free. They earn everything, and we got to execute our game plan.
We're ready to go. One final time inside of Doak. Why not? PJ Prelo is back deep for Virginia Tech, the redshirt senior out of Radford, Virginia. 20.7 yard average on the returns. Virginia Tech also has back deep Jeremiah Coney, a redshirt sophomore running back out of Richmond, Virginia. Jake Weinberg set to boot this one. One final time inside of Doak. Why not, Noles fans? The boot meets the ball, and we are underway. And that bad boy will fly through the north end zone for a touchback. And for Weinberg, touchback number 46 of this young season. So Virginia Tech offensively, they want to run the football bar none, 24.3 points per game, but they run it 182 rushing yards a contest. That's a top 40 rushing attack in all of college football.
Yeah, they're dedicated to the run. That's what they want to do and try to get done with this offense. And that's why I say this is a game where you have to make sure you have the same amount of bodies up front to match what they're trying to do, blocking, get those guys, engage them closer to the line of scrimmage, and we have to make the tackle on the first attempt.
Marcellus Hawkins, the back in the backfield. Kyron Drones, the quarterback. Hawkins motions out to the far side. Now motions back right to left, and we got movement up front. False start right off the bat.
False start, offense, number 62. 5-yard penalty. It's first down.
That's the center, Kyle Altuner, the West Virginia transfer, getting a little quick with the snap. Jaden Jones back out there, number 44, bar none, 4-4 for you. Making his third start, 3 in a row.
Make it happen. Wearing that number. A lot of great players came through and wearing that one.
There you go. So 1st and 15 from the 20. War chant echoing throughout a Doak. Drones rolling to his right on the run, throws over the middle, incomplete. Ashlyn Barker on in coverage, threw it behind to Kai Heath, the redshirt sophomore of Richmond, Virginia, 2nd down.
Well, it looks like Virginia Tech is coming out uncharacteristically, trying to trick us into thinking they want to throw the ball, but we know that's the only setup to run.
Not a great throw, low and behind of Heath. Drones is a 58% completion percentage passer, 15 touchdowns, 6 picks, has 8 rushing touchdowns on the year. He's a dual threat guy. Gosnell in motion right to left, 2nd and 15 from the 20. They hand it off to Hawkins, sprinting left side, has an alley, 25-30, 35-40, still on his feet, breaking tackles midfield, 45-40, ripped down from behind at the 38-yard line by Ashlyn Barker. Goodness.
Yes, that's why I didn't want us to start getting lackadaisical, thinking that they've changed their game plan. They're going to come out and pass the football. No, this team wants to run the football. So you have to be prepared every play.
Season-long rush of 42 for Marcellus Hawkins. And just like that, we're going to make it officially 40 yards. 1st and 10 at the Florida State 40-yard line. It's the longest rush of the season allowed by the Noles. Zone read, play action, going to throw it. Drones, home run ball near sideline. The defender falls down, picked off, intercepted by Jerry Wilson at the 6-yard line. He was looking for Aiden Green, and Green fell down, and Wilson stayed on his feet and made Drones pay.
Great play right there of locating the football, staying with it the whole time. He was running that route almost for the quarterback. He said he turned into the receiver there. Yeah, the receiver ends up falling down on that play, loses his foot. Great play by Wilson to get that interception.
7th interception of the season by Kyron Drones. And Jerry Wilson on senior night, how about that? His third INT. As Mike Norvell said, doesn't matter if you're here for 5 years or you're here for, in Jerry's case, he's been here for 6 months. Once a Knoll, always a Knoll. 1st and 10 from the 5-yard line after the turnover. Gavin Sawchuk the back in the backfield. Castellanos might be changing the play. 2 receivers right, Pittman wing to the right side. Tommy standing on that south goal line. Hands it off, Sawchuk trying to run left, not much doing. Gain of a yard, possibly. Kamari Copeland, he's a big defensive tackle, active, makes the play.
Well, I think that Tommy changed that play in the end of running into the teeth of the defense right there. It was a little bit more defenders on that side of the ball. Got to make sure you know exactly what you're calling right there. You don't run your running back into the teeth or the strength of the play.
Well, no game. Moving quickly. They huddle up and run to the line. 2nd and 10 from the 5-yard line under center. The give again. Running hard. That's Keziah Holmes off of right tackle. Out to the 14-yard line. Keziah on senior night. The young man from Cocoa High, Caleb Woodson, second leading tackler, made the play.
I love it. That right there is how I want this offense running the football. Hitting it right now. No hesitation. You see a crease. Get in there and get it done.
Gain of 9. Holmes has been great with his opportunities.
Yes.
Just his 18th carry of the season, but when we've seen him run it, he's been solid. Usmain Chroma in the ball game. 3rd and 1. Lucas in motion left to right. Fake the jet sweep. Running it. Castellanos has enough for the first down. Across the 15 out to the 16-yard line. Woodson made the tackle. The Noles 51% on 3rd downs, the best in the ACC. That's another Florida State first down, powered by Dale Earnhardt Jr. Chevrolet.
Yeah, good job that time. You knew what you had to get. You basically ran a couple of fakes in there, tried to get the linebacker's eyes going in a different direction, and your quarterback is able to get through the middle for the first down.
Mike Norvell told us Samuel Singleton Jr. is a game-time decision, so we'll keep an eye on that. Chroma the back in the backfield, 1st and 10. Handoff Chroma running right, breaks a tackle, and they're going to be stacked up near the 20-yard line by, again, Caleb Woodson and other Hokies. Well, that's nice. That's a gain of 4 right there. You'll take it from Chroma.
Yes, nice push right there by the big fellow. Again, just give these running backs a crease, and they look like they'll make it happen.
Well, you're seeing something here early. We're trying to move them around, Barnum. We're running the football early in this game.
Yeah, give them a little dose of their own medicine. They want to run the football. We want to run it, too, to establish the passing game. 2nd
and 6 from the 20-yard line. Right hash. Sawchuk the back in the backfield. 2 receivers left. Robinson wide to the right. First pass of the game. Castellanos to throw. Winds up. Fires it near side. Tansey fell down. Slipped across midfield. And so both teams now have had wide receivers slip here on the turf at Bobby Bowden Field. It'll be 3rd down.
Yeah, you got to make sure that the receiver can catch that ball in stride right now. For whatever reason, the turf is not holding, so they're slipping out there.
Now Roydell Williams checks in. That's the 4th running back we've seen in the ball game for Gus Malzahn's offense. 3rd and 6 from the 20-yard line. Noles coming in 51%, 11th best in all of college football on 3rd downs. Virginia Tech allowing 3rd downs 41% of the time. That's 16th of 17 in the ACC. Rolling left on the run. Castellanos' throw is low and wide. Late flag as Tommy gets popped in the backfield. He was looking for McCoy. We may have roughing the passer.
Personal foul, roughing the passer. Defense number 16. 15-yard penalty.
We'll take it.
Automatic
Definitely
first down.
take it.
That's a true freshman, Noah Chambers, making a true freshman mistake. Not a smart play by the backup linebacker out of DeMatha Catholic High School. You get off the field, and wow, that's going to drive Philip Montgomery crazy.
Yeah, know the feeling right there, making that boneheaded play, but hey, we'll take it.
So we get a first down out of it. 1st and 10, the ball moves up to the 35-yard line. Right hash, trips to the left side. Pittman, wing to the left as well. Now Singleton, there he is. Sweet feet, a game-time decision. He's in the ball game. So we're really rotating running backs on this first drive. 5 of them have gotten in the action. 1st and 10 from the 35-yard line. Blitz coming. They give Singleton, spinning off a tackler, is out near the 37-yard line. He's ripped back by Cody Heisman and others. How's that for a football player's name as a defensive tackle? Heisman. And at Apella, Iowa, the North Dakota State transfer.
Yeah, we have to be aware, too, of how many defenders Virginia Tech is lining up in the box. Most time they're running 7 and 8 in the box right there, and that's where you're going to have opportunities outside with your wide receivers and man-to-man coverage. Got to attack that and back them up a little bit.
Just underway, 11:20 and counting, first quarter. 2nd down and 10. Pop pass right to left. Lucas trying to bounce to the outside, slips. Another slip on the near sideline. Out near the 38-yard line, Jalen Lucas on a pop pass from Castellanos, and that's a gain of a couple of yards.
Side to side right there. I like for him to cut that up a little bit faster right there and just get as much yardage as he can. Probably picks up a few more yards if he cuts that one hole before he gets outside.
So it's 3rd and 6. Ball's at the 39-yard line. 2 receivers right, 2 to the left. You got Robinson slot to the left side. Sawchuk to the right of Castellanos in the gun. Pittman motion slot to the left side. Tommy to throw. Fires it near side. Caught, bobbled, and caught by Deuce. Out of bounds at the 42-yard line of Virginia Tech. Move those chains for FSU. Another big play alert from Deuce Robinson, bar none.
And I said he's our most lethal offensive weapon. You got to get him the ball as much as you can out there. He makes plays.
He's been so great this year. 44th grab and historically great as well. We'll tell you all about what Deuce has done, and if he has another big game, some of the names he joins here this season. Singleton back in. Fake the handoff. End around to Danzy. Left to right. Pittman out in front. 35-30. Cuts it back. 25-20. And down near the 18-yard line. There's Gus Malzahn getting the ball to Mekhi Danzy in space, and Danzy makes him pay.
I love it right there. You set that up because you keep pounding inside, and they look for that. And next thing you do, you come back around with some mixed direction on the reverse big play.
Good block by Pettis out there. It's another Florida State first down, powered by Dale Earnhardt Jr. Chevrolet. 1st and 10 from the 18-yard line. Singleton the back in the backfield. Castellanos pump fake, throwing it towards the end zone for Pittman, incomplete. Over his head, try to find Pittman on a wheel route, and Thomas Williams, the redshirt sophomore corner, and Greenville, South Carolina, was in the area.
Yeah, again, that's what I'm talking about. The quarterback being precise with his throws right there. Those are throws that you can't miss. You don't get those opportunities too often.
Marquiston Douglas checks in. He's in there for the first time, wide to the right side. Robinson slot right. 2 receivers left, Danzy and McCoy. Singleton off to the right of Castellanos in the shotgun. Marquiston Douglas motions into the backfield, zone read, handoff Singleton, and the pile pushes him back after a gain of 2, maybe 3 yards. Kelvin Gilliam Jr., redshirt senior defensive tackle, made the play.
Yeah, man, and Marquiston Douglas, he's coming in motion right there. If he's more aggressive with that kick out right there, there's a bigger hole for the running back to get through. Just didn't get enough movement right there.
Pittman back in, Sawchuk back in, 9-10 and counting first quarter, no score. First drive of the night for Florida State on a beautiful night, 64 degrees here in Tallahassee. Just a slight breeze. 3rd and 8 from the 16 of Virginia Tech. 2 receivers left and right. Sawchuk to the right of Castellanos in the gun. Chest high snap, 4-man rush. Tommy flushed, throws it out in the flat, throws it in the dirt. Incomplete, far numbers. Looking for Sawchuk, and Tommy got a little flustered there. And oh boy, is that Micah Pettis with his right arm hanging, coming off the field. Yeah, 57. That right shoulder is hanging. Pettis. We'll keep an eye on that, and here comes Jake Weinberg.
Again, talk about the precision of the passes right there. You have to make sure you keep your eyes upfield, but have enough confidence that you got enough time to get that ball out to your hot route right there. The running back out of the backfield didn't make it happen that time.
This one from 34 on the right hash. Arnold to snap, Chimetto to hold. The redshirt freshman Weinberg from South Florida. Good snap, spot, kick has plenty of leg. It is no good. He missed it. And Weinberg at 9 of 12, up until that point, had been automatic, unable to put that through the pipes. He was 5 of 5 from 30 to 39, his first miss from that range this year. And a timeout on the field, 8:45 left first quarter, no score. You're listening to the Seminole Sports Network, presented by Wolfson Children's Hospital and the FSU Game Day app. Hey, college football fans, I know you'd do anything for a win on game day, and an ice-cold Bud Light. Because whether you're tailgating in the parking lot or parked on the couch, sitting on your lucky stool at the bar, or standing in the fan section all game long, the clean, crisp taste of Bud Light turns a win into a win-win. And there's nothing easier to enjoy than that. Bud Light, easy to drink, easy to enjoy. Enjoy responsibly. Anheuser-Busch Bud Light Beer, St. Louis, Missouri.
Florida Blue presents game-changing health solutions. Did you know you can relieve stress by doing yoga at a Florida Blue center?
And exhale.
Treating yourself to Florida Blue discounts. Seeing a chiropractor covered by Florida Blue. having your own Florida Blue Health consultant,
Welcome.
or cheering on your team right now. Discover more game-changing health solutions at FloridaBlue.com. Florida Blue is a trade name of Blue Cross and Blue Shield of Florida, Inc.
Seminole fans know that when their health is on the line, Tallahassee Memorial Healthcare is here with the most advanced medical care in the region. TMH is home to the top heart and vascular program, the highest level of care for premature babies, the area's most powerful cancer center, and the region's only Level 2 trauma center. TMH is setting new standards for medical excellence, driving research and innovation to bring the best care to our region. TMH is your lifelong partner in health.
Yes, Mr. Gecko, you're a huge inspiration to us all. But who was your muse?
Oh, my dear old Nan. She imparted many wise words to me. She would say, never let the fame get to your head, always remember who you are, and let people get more than just savings with Geico's fast and friendly claim support. I lived up to her advice, and now anyone can file a claim anywhere and anytime. I miss her so much.
Did she go somewhere?
Yeah, extended quilting trip.
Ah.
Get more than just savings. Get more with Geico.
This is Florida State football on the Seminole Sports Network, presented by Wolfson Children's Hospital.
And you're listening to the Seminole Sports Network, presented by Wolfson Children's Hospital for world-class pediatric care. Wolfson Children's is always here, official children's hospital of Florida State Athletics. Down on the sidelines, our first sideline update with Tom Block. Tom, some big plays there offensively, but we did not cash in.
Yeah, and that hurts. That was one of their themes this week after they really felt like they left a lot of points out there and yards on the field at Clemson, so tough to see that. The good news is they moved the football. The disappointing news, Micah Pettis went right to the injury tent. I saw that too, Jeff. Did not look good. He's in there. Looks like they're going to try to fit him with a brace, upper extremity, and we'll see.
Yeah, the right arm got ripped back watching the replay. And not good, or rather the left arm, I should say, got ripped back, hanging that left shoulder. So we'll keep an eye on that with Pettis. Terry and Stewart, the back in the backfield. Bowling Green transfer, 1st and 10. They hand it to Stewart. Physical runner. Going to be corralled out near the 22-yard line. Gain of about 2 yards there by Terry on Stewart. Stephon Thompson, the left, to get off the pile to make the play.
Yeah, him and Jay Jones on that side right there did a good job of still making the offensive line of BT. Defense is able to make a good play.
8:20 in counting first quarter, no score. Second drive of the night offensively for Virginia Tech. 2nd and 8 from the 22 left hash. 2 receivers right, 1 to the left. Drones will throw. Drones looks left, throws left, caught by the tight end, Benji Gosnell. He's out of bounds. Tippy toe on the sideline at the 26, they'll say. Gain of 4, Gosnell's 12th catch of the year.
You got to think that that's where the quarterback is going to be most comfortable throwing the ball out. He doesn't have a whole lot at best. Doesn't even look like he's really comfortable throwing the ball, but sideline passes are always high percentage for a quarterback.
Elijah Herring pushed him out of bounds. Mandrell Desir checks in for the first time. James Williams, Amari Williams, J.J. Sampson up front. 3rd and 4 for the 26-yard line left hash. No score. Heath motions, slot to the right side. Drone's going to run it himself after faking the handoff. Oh, he's drilled by Earl Little, but falling forward close to the line again at the 30. Depends on the spot. They're going to say yes. He got the first down. Bar none, we saw Drones here back in 2023. It was one of his early starts in a Virginia Tech uniform. He's played a lot of football since then. He's a big guy, 6'2", 235.
Yeah, he's big, and that's why you have to make sure. That was a good initial pop by Earl Little. He just hit him too high. A guy that big, you have to make sure you got low pads and you're getting into that thigh region. He doesn't. Nobody wants to get hit on the thigh. No, sirree. Middle of the field, 1st and 10 from the 30-yard line. Stewart, who they nicknamed the Bully, big back, 5'9", 225. Bowling Green transfer, first-team All-MAC performer a year ago. They give it to the Bully, sprinting left side. And ball comes out, far sideline, but it pops out of bounds as Stewart had it knocked away out near the 37. They're going to mark it. That's a gain of 7. Yeah, again, too much yardage right there. Getting around the outside. We did not hold a point of attack right there. Did not keep contained. Running back was able to get outside.
Stephon Thompson forced that fumble, his 5th career forced fumble. But they got it back, 2nd and 2. They give it to him again, bouncing off a tackler is out near the 44-yard line. Stewart, Mandrell Desir, and others in on the play. That's another first down.
And that's why you have to be conscious of making sure you win first down. You want to keep them in 2nd and 3rd and long second and third and short is always going to be to the advantage of the offense.
Cryer in on the pile as well. 1st and 10 from the 44. Virginia Tech, they want to run the football. They do not want to make drones throw it. Heath in motion, orbit motion, left to right. They give the ball Stewart, sweeping left side, breaks a tackle near midfield. Thompson flings it down again across midfield to the 47-yard line. So Thompson active, Daniel Lyons in there as well.
Too many yards on first down again. You have to make sure that you're winning the battle of first down, and that's what we haven't been doing, getting done lately.
Daryl Jackson was fighting with a Virginia Tech offensive lineman, battling with Leif Gannum, redshirt sophomore left guard. Sweeping right, Drones. Drones will be tackled in the open field by Edwin Joseph at the 39-yard line. That's another first down, and I think we see it. Look, you got to stop them on 1st and 2nd downs, run the football, because they do not want to throw this thing.
Exactly, and then you have to make sure that you're in a position to keep outside contained. That time to steer just stays inside just enough to allow the quarterback to get outside, but you have to turn that back into the rest of the defense.
Under 5 minutes left, first quarter. No score here on senior night. Freshman Jeffrey Overton Jr. in the ball game, his 2nd game of the year. Heath orbit motion right to left. They give the ball to Overton at the 35. Cut down there near the 33-yard line by Earl Little Jr. Overton, Mr. Football in the state of Virginia in 2023. Just starting to get healthy for Philip Montgomery. They're using him late in the year.
And this is where I would like to see us start crowding the line of scrimmage again. BT is determined to run the football, so you got to put enough men in the box to deter him from getting that done.
Yeah, 8 plays, 7 of them running it for 43 yards on this drive. 2nd and 4 from the 33. No score, right hash. They give it again to Overton. Right up the gut. He's stacked up there and not going to get much. Maybe a yard. Everybody, says Andy Surratt, our legendary spotter. Amari Williams, Blake Nicholson, Mandrell Desir. Go down the list. Omar Graham made the play.
Great job. That time we had numbers up there. We had 6 men on the line of scrimmage, 2 linebackers. You had 8 in the box right there. It's hard to run the ball against that.
3rd and 3. 3:45 and counting. First quarter, no score. 3rd and 3. Virginia Tech, 1 of 1 on 3rd downs. You wonder if this is 4-down territory. Now Hawkins the back in the backfield. 7 in the box for the Noles. Hawkins motions out. Drones throws it to Hawkins out in the flat. He's smacked and dropped. Jerry Wilson flew up with a TFL, his first of the season, first in a Florida State uniform, and bar none, Wilson's having a great night on senior night.
Yes, he is. A great job of recognizing and playing what was going on. He doesn't waste any time once he see that ball's coming out in the flats of the running back, and he gets there right now.
That's a loss of 5, and they're going to kick a field goal here. This is John Love. They're going to mark this one, spot it down to 44. 54-yard field goal. He's 2 of 3 on field goals of 50-plus. They like their kicker, John Love. Say he's got a big leg. Good snap, spot, heading towards the pipe. Does he have enough? He does not. Shorted it. No good by John Love. We're loving that short kick.
That is the way to bow up right there, defense. I was a little concerned with the way they were moving the ball on first down, but you bowed up and made the play, forced them to kick the field goal, and they did not make it. Great job.
A miss from 54 by Love, his 4th miss of the season, and we have a timeout on the field with 2:46 remaining here in our first quarter. No score. We're back after this timeout.
No matter how busy life gets, your home is the place where your family and friends show you they care and celebrate with you. That's why the professionals at Barano Heating and Air Conditioning always make sure that your home is comfortable. Just like those who matter to you most, Barano will always be there for you. Schedule an appointment today at BaranoAC.com. That's BaranoAC.com.
AgPro has been family owned and operated for over 64 years. We take pride in developing long-lasting relationships and offering first-class customer service. Need a new tractor, parts for your used equipment, or reliable service? AgPro has you covered. AgPro is here to serve you and your operation as your hometown dealer. Visit us today at any of our AgPro locations or go online to agproco.com to get started with your AgPro experience.
For the Florida State fan looking for more, a podcast for you. Listen to the Seminole Sports Network podcast every week as we tell the success stories of all things Florida State athletics. Hear from head coaches Mike Norvell, Luke Lux, Link Jarrett, and more. FSU AD Michael Alford updates us on all the happenings around Florida State athletics. And we'll talk with our great student athletes as well. The Seminole Sports Network podcast with a new episode every week. Find it on all podcast streaming platforms. The official podcast of FSU Athletics.
Built on 100 years of tradition, 10,000 players opt in each year for this one-of-a-kind experience. 1.5 million fans join them in person, while over 95 million fans watch the most interesting celebrations, from the mountains to the desert, the city to the beach, distributing over $100 million to the participating institutions and positively impacting communities across the country. This means something. This is bowl season, a celebration of college football.
Martin, I want a moment there as Ethan Pritchard was released from the hospital yesterday. He's here with his family. They just showed him on the video board, and this place went nuts.
Yeah, nothing better than that. I'm so glad to see the young man is doing well. His team is pulling for him, and, man, it just makes you think as a football player, your teammates, man, we get a chance to go out here and get this done. How much would Ethan like to be out here? That's how hard we got to play.
First and 10 from the 36 after the missed field goal by John Love. Here's the handoff, running hard, Singleton across the 40, out near the 45-yard line. Gain of about 9 yards or so down the sidelines. Tom Block with a sideline update. Tom.
Well, and Ethan led the team in the legacy walk, and when they showed him on the video board, the defense, the whole team, well, the defense was in the middle of a huddle. They all looked up, stopped the huddle, smiles across their faces. Mike Norvell pumped his fist across his chest. Emotional moment down here too, Jeff.
Man, absolutely. 8-yard gain by Singleton. He's the back in the backfield to the right of Castellanos in the gun. They give it to him again, and he slips at the 44-yard line. That's the fourth slip I count tonight by a player.
Yeah, and I think that's why you got to make sure you have your weight over your body right there and make sure that you're not trying to get, like, one thing about that kid right there, man, he can get in and out of a cut immediately, and that time he was too fast on it and slipped on that turf. But like you said, it's been the third. I think that's the fourth slip tonight.
And now Richie Leonard is down. Micah Pettis got hurt in the first drive, and now Leonard is down at the 47-yard line, sitting up on his rear end. And we have a timeout on the field. With 2:02 left in the first quarter, no score here early in this game. Florida State with the ball. You're listening to the Seminole Sports Network, presented by Wolfson Children's Hospital and the FSU Game Day app.
I don't mean to interrupt your meal, but I saw you from across the cafe, and you're the Geico Gecko, right?
In the flesh.
Oh, my goodness. This is huge to finally meet you. I love Geico's fast and friendly claim service.
Well, that's how Geico gets 97% customer satisfaction.
Anyway, that's all. Enjoy the rest of your food.
No worries. So are you just going to watch me eat?
Oh, sorry. Just a little starstruck. I'll be on my way.
If you're going to stick around, just pull up a chair.
You're the best.
Get more than just savings. Get more with Geico.
Hey, it's the Good Greek Spiro, and as a former police SWAT officer, I know what it takes to build a great team and to be a great operator. I've applied these principles in building the world's only total relocation company. From listing your house for sale to finding your dream home and everything in between, Good Greek can do it all. Good Greek also offers junk removal and auto shipping to complement our renowned moving and storage business. For your total relocation solutions, go to goodgreek.com.
Good Greek Moving and Storage, your superhero movers.
At ViStar Credit Union, we go the extra mile to bring Florida State fans better banking. Open a ViStar Plus checking account and unlock up to $570 in annual savings. Enjoy perks like getting paid up to 2 days early with direct deposit, identity and phone protection, and so much more. All for just $5.99 a month. To learn more, visit one of ViStar's local branches or visit ViStarCU.org. ViStar Credit Union, proud partner of Florida State Athletics. Go Noles!
Can't make it to the game? We've got you. American Social is the official watch party home for FSU football all season long. From kickoff to the final whistle, catch every play on all our screens with unbeatable vibes, crave-worthy food, and drink specials that will leave you wanting more. Whether you're repping in Boca, Fort Lauderdale, Miami, Tampa, or Orlando, this is where Noles go to game day. American Social, where Noles fans watch like champs. Check us out at AmericanSocialBar.com.
You are listening to Florida State Football on the Seminole Sports Network. Presented by Wolfson Children's Hospital.
In tonight's game, Florida State and Virginia Tech, corporate game night sponsor, VyStar Credit Union. To learn more, visit VyStarCU.org. Before we continue on, let us pause 10 seconds for station identification. You're listening to Seminole Football from Legends Global. And we are back to live action. The give up the gut, running hard. Sawchuk takes a pop, but he's got a first down. Out to the 48-yard line. Another Florida State first down, powered by Dale Earnhardt Jr. Chevrolet. Back down to the sidelines, Tom Block. Tom, we got some injuries right now.
We said it was going to be physical. 2 drives, 2 linemen down, both out of the game. Richie Leonard, when it first happened, I don't know if you saw, but he used his fist and hit the field, and then he's walking pretty gingerly in there. So you never know, but I'm not too optimistic based on what I've seen so far.
Andre Otto's at left guard. Jacob Rizzi's at right tackle right now for the Noles. Correct myself, Singleton on the first down carry. 1st and 10 from the 48. Lucas in motion, left to right, pop pass, trying to get the edge. 50, 45, and out of bounds near the 42-yard line. Great blocking along the edge as well, bar none. Move those chains for FSU.
Yeah, great job by Pittman allowing him to get outside, but what about Deuce down the field giving it up for his teammate blocking? Great job by the receiver blocking downfield.
The corner, Isaiah Brown Murray, in on the tackle. Another Florida State first down, powered by Dale Earnhardt Jr. Chevrolet. Now some confusion. Deuce Robinson, far side to the right side. Good blocking out there. Chroma the back in the backfield. Pittman wing left. Douglas tight end left. Unbalanced to the left side. 1st and 10 from the 41 of Virginia Tech, and we moved.
Ball start. Offense, number 32. 5-yard penalty. First down.
That's the running back, Chroma. Called for a little flinch. False start. First penalty of the night for the Noles.
Yeah, that's one that should never happen in the backfield as a running back. You're taught to move when you see the ball move. And if that ball doesn't move, you don't start going forward.
Florida State's done a decent job this year on the penalty front. 3rd best, fewest penalties in the ACC. 52 on the season for an average of 52.7 yards per game. 1st and 15. Tommy to throw. Pressure coming. Throws it down the middle of the field for McCoy, but incomplete. At the 20-yard line, he had a step. Loane McCoy, but Tommy led him too far. The middle linebacker, Caleb Spencer, was trying to chase him. And I tell you what, if Tommy puts that on the money, we might have a touchdown.
Definitely a touchdown right there. If he just steps into that throw, if he takes the time to step into that throw to deliver a precise pass, and that's what I've been asking for, his precision to get on point right there. That's the 3rd pass he's missed tonight.
29 seconds left, first quarter. No score. 2nd and 15. Noles at the Virginia Tech 46. Pressure coming. Screenplay. Out the far side. Caught by Williams. 45-40. And cut down near the 37-yard line by the safety, Tyson Flowers. Able to get some of that penalty yardage back nearly to that line to gain. And it's going to be about 3rd and medium here.
Yeah, would have loved to see auto attack on that play right there. He doesn't decide who he wants to go block, so he blocks nobody and ends up becoming a defender that the running back has to try to get around. So I have to make sure you attack again.
That's the end of our first quarter. And the Noles, both sides, unable to cash in on field goal attempts. 34-yard miss by Weinberg, a 54-yard miss by John Love. End of 1. Florida State has the ball on a 3rd down. Coming up when we return, no score. Florida State and Virginia Tech. You're listening to the Seminole Sports Network, presented by Wolfson Children's Hospital and the FSU Game Day app.
What's Here is a place that generations have trusted to help their kids grow up healthy and strong. What's Here are caregivers with knowledge and expertise rivaling any children's hospital in the world. What's Here is a level 1 pediatric trauma center for critical, life-saving care. What's Here is Wolfson Children's Hospital with the technology, research, and dedication to save and change countless young lives. Wolfson Children's, always here. Visit wolfsonchildrens.com.
Hey, fellow Floridians, it's Ben.
And Brianna Smith. We are foodies who love sharing recipes online.
And trying new cooking techniques on our new natural gas stove.
He loves his precise temperature control on the heat.
Yeah, I also love saving money and using less energy.
Oh, watch that flame.
So, who loves to be in control?
Now earn up to a $300 cashback rebate for installing a new energy-efficient natural gas range or stovetop. To learn more, go to peoplesgas.com/rebates.
Behind the scenes of Seminole Athletics, there is a community of supporters who pledge their personal resources to provide all teams with the greatest opportunity for success. That community is Seminole Boosters. Seminole Boosters is the largest source of funding for Florida State athletics and serves as the difference maker for our athletic program. You can join the team behind the team for only $5 per month. Learn more or join today at SeminoleBoosters.com. That's SeminoleBoosters.com.
Hey Noles fans, show your team spirit with the Noles Pass toll sticker or the new Noles Pass Uni. Enjoy nonstop toll travel throughout Florida, Georgia, and North Carolina, or travel even farther with the 19-state Noles Pass Uni. Plus, you can score volume toll savings. Find out why Noles Pass is your best play to save on tolls and time at GetNolePass.com. That's GetNolePass.com. Noles Pass. It's how Noles do tolls. A product of ePass owned and operated by the Central Florida Expressway Authority.
You are listening to Florida State Football on the Seminole Sports Network and the FSU Game Day app.
Time for an out-of-town score update presented by Coca-Cola. Passionate fans and an ice-cold Coca-Cola. Now that's a winning combo. Fan work is thirsty work. Enjoy a Coca-Cola. Right now, Florida taking on number 7 Ole Miss. The Rebels just punched it in for 7 more. They lead 17-14. And the big one, Texas and Georgia, top 10 matchup. The Dogs, they just got a touchdown. They lead in the first quarter, 7-3.
All right, thank you, Jack. We are live inside the Renault by Anderson broadcast booth. Our energy-efficient Acclaim Impact windows and doors withstand Florida's harshest weather. Contact Renault by Anderson today or visit bestwindowsflorida.com. Go Noles. License number CGC 1527613. Micah Pettis, Tom Block told us, bar none, he's back out there. That's one tough hombre back in there at right tackle.
Good to see him out there, man. You want to see all 5 of those seniors out there getting it done for their last one here.
Great to see. Pettis, his 38th start in his career at right tackle. Played a lot of football. Third down, 3rd and 5 from the 36 going in. Castellanos, here's the jet sweep. Lucas, they stretch it out. Lucas looking for room, slips, stays on his feet. Got it! First down to the 31-yard line. I mean, you want to talk about patience and vision. Great block out there by Randy Pittman Jr. as well.
Yeah, it was. Pittman was out there. You had McCoy out there. Downfield blocking. Good job by the receivers all night. Deuce did a good job blocking downfield a couple series ago. Great job by the receivers. Got to keep it going tonight.
Tyson Flowers made the tackle. Moved those chains for FSU. 1st and 10 from the 30-yard line. 8th play of the drive. Castellanos. Empty backfield. Double wing set. Douglas and Pittman. Wing left and wing right. 2 receivers left. Lucas in motion left to right. Fake the jet sweep. Quarterback run left side. Castellanos tackled near the 28-yard line. And so Tommy tried to make it happen with his legs. Caleb Spencer, their leading tackler, made the play down the sidelines with Tom Block, TB.
Well, Richie Leonard's out of the injury tent, but if you look to your left behind the end zone, you can see they're taking him into the locker room. He is walking under his own power as he goes in, so fingers crossed on that one, but doesn't look great right now.
All right, Tom, thanks for the update. Keep an eye on Big 6-7 right there. Again, empty backfield. 2nd and 8 from the 28. Near left hash. 4 receivers to the right. Deuce wide left. Singleton now motions into the backfield. Castellanos fakes the handoff, throws it out in the flat, drop. Tansey, bubble screen. At times, we've seen Mackay try and maybe speed up a lot quicker than he needs to before he has the football, and that is a drop.
Yeah, that right there, it just basically, you have to make sure that you secure the football before you get upfield. Doesn't matter if you don't have the ball, you catch the ball. You got to make sure you get the ball so you can get upfield, big dog.
3rd and 8 from the 28-yard line. Noles, 4 of 5 on 3rd downs. Doing a great job here. Sawchuk the back in the backfield. Trips to the right side, Pittman tight end to the right. Rolling right, Castellanos throws on the run. Caught near sideline, McCoy out of bounds at the 19-yard line. His 18th grab of the year, bar none. That's a great job by McCoy knowing exactly where the sticks are at.
Yeah, it is, running that route, and that's what you're taught as a receiver. Get to the first down marker, give the quarterback a target, and that time, Tommy delivered the ball.
Thomas Williams was on in coverage. Another Florida State first down, powered by Dale Earnhardt Jr. Chevrolet. We're now 5 of 6 on third downs, moving our way down there. 11th play of the drive. 1st and 10 from the Virginia Tech 19-yard line. Trips to the left side. Castellanos, handoff, Sawchuk. Big push up front. Gavin, grabbed from behind the 15, leans forward to the 13-yard line. Copeland grabbed him. Bass cleaned him up. How about that push by the offensive line?
That's what I've been asking for. That was one of the keys to the game. If you give these running back a little crease in there, they have the ability to pick up some good yardage, even take it to the house.
Gain of 6 for Gavin Sawchuk. 2nd and 4 from the 13-yard line. Trips to the left side. Deuce wide to the right. Sawchuk to the right of Castellanos in the gun. Knowles looking to crack that scoreboard here. Tommy will throw. Tommy now will run. Has blockers in front of the 10. Leans forward near the 6. A designed quarterback run. I thought Tommy timed that really well, bar none, to fake it, and then got a couple blockers out in front.
Yeah, he kind of set up his shoulders like he was trying to get a quick throw out, but just turned that body right back into the hole, exploded through that crease right there, got down the field for the first down.
Copeland and Keller on the tackle. Chroma inserts into the game. 1st and goal from the 7-yard line, right middle. Knowles this year, their touchdown percentage in the red zone is 70%, 3rd best in the ACC. Castellanos, handoff, Chroma bounces off a tackler, trying to bounce off another one. Ooh, he's popped. After that, he is met and stuck by Cody Heisman. Heisman cleaned him up, but man, he got hit a couple of times before Big 98 got to him.
Yeah, just too many defenders right there, free for him to be able to get upfield and make any yardage with that play. Tried to get off and bounce off a couple tackles, but way too many defenders there for him to make it happen.
Jordan Bass was the first one to hit him and bump him back. So a TFL for Heisman. That's his 2nd of the year. He had 2 big tackles against Louisville 2 weeks ago on 3rd and 1 and 4th and 1. Good player. 2nd and goal from the 8-yard line as we approach 11 minutes left, 2nd quarter. Singleton the back in the backfield. Castellanos will throw it. Back shoulder throw, looking for Deuce, bobbled and dropped. He threw it up high for Robinson. He got his hands on it. Brown Murray was on in coverage, and man, Deuce is going to be dreaming about that one tonight. Ouch.
Yeah, that's one that you have to catch the first time. He had it locked in, and for whatever reason, couldn't secure that ball, get the catch for the touchdown.
Man, Deuce has been so great this year, and that's every once in a while we've seen that kind of that quick bobble, right?
Yep, exactly. That same one that got us at Virginia.
Yep, he has it, and Forson just can't Velcro it in. Here we go. 3rd and goal from the 8-yard line. Sawchuk the back in the backfield. Trips cluster to the left side. Deuce wide to the right. Castellanos, fade pattern for Robinson. Goes up. He's got it with one hand. Did he get a foot in? He did. Deuce comes back and answers the call for his quarterback, Castellanos. Touchdown, Florida State. Touchdown, FSU.
That's what you do. You give the ball to your playmakers. He didn't get it done the first time, but he said, you know what, give me another shot, coach. I'm going to make this happen.
It's a touchdown. That play is under further review.
You take a look at it. It's a sun stop second look.
Man.
It only takes one look to find everything you need under the sun at Sunstop. Food, fuel, and smiling faces at their 80 locations in Florida, Georgia, and Alabama. Sunstop, a proud partner of Florida State Athletics. Down to the sidelines, Tom Block. Tom, you were right there. What'd you see?
I thought he had it. I mean, I'm literally 10 yards, 10 feet from where he got that foot. And interesting, they had him up top on the field side against the 5'9" corner. Brought him back to the boundary side against the 5'11" corner. So a little bit less of a height advantage, but still at 6'6". I mean, it's too much, and that's a great effort, great body control for a big guy.
Tom, you literally were right there. I just saw the replay. Right there.
Yeah, and second week in a row, I started to bail out because my life was flashing before my eyes.
That's a big boy, Deuce Robinson, 6'6", 223 junior. The call on the field is a touchdown. It would be his 5th of the year. The question, bar none, as he's got a little bobble in there. Yep. Does he secure it with his toe still on that garnet paint in the south end zone?
Well, they're not giving us a whole lot of review up here on our TV, but looking at it live, It looked like it might be a little bobble in there.
Pass was incomplete.
Wow.
It's fourth down.
Yeah, a little bobble in there right at the end and just before, right after he got that toe down. It didn't really look like he had it secured.
Man, so Robinson with back-to-back bobbles and incompletions.
Yep, got to catch it the first time. You can't give the rest any reason to go look in that little square TV and overcall it on you.
Weinberg now, right hash. This is from 26. He missed on his first attempt tonight in the first quarter from 34. Mason Arnold to snap. Max Shimeno to hold. Let's dent the scoreboard here. What do you say? Good snap. Here's the boot by Weinberg. Plenty of leg, obviously. It is up, and it is good. And so the Noles will draw first blood here on Saturday night. 16 play, 56-yard drive, 6:50 off the clock. That's the longest drive as far as plays allowed by the Virginia Tech defense this season. Scott and Wallace, successful drive summary. Scott and Wallace, the official injury lawyers of Florida State Athletics. Scott and Wallace with offices in Tallahassee. Noles strike first. They lead 3-0. We're back after this local timeout.
Cheer for our healthcare partner for life, Tallahassee Memorial Healthcare. Serving 21 counties across North Florida and South Georgia, TMH provides cutting-edge, life-saving medical care for the Big Bend region. TMH is setting new standards for medical excellence, driving research and innovation to bring the best care to our region. TMH is your lifelong partner in health.
Hey, Noles fans, join us each and every Monday night from 7 to 8 p.m. live from Bowdens and Collegetown for Inside Seminole Football with the head coach Mike Norvell. Enjoy food and drinks at the FSU themed bar and grill. Hear from the head coach, players, assistants, staff members, and more. Watch it on ABC 27, stream it on all Florida State platforms, and listen on the Seminole Sports Network from Legends. Join us each and every Monday night, 7 to 8 p.m. live from Bowdens and Collegetown for Inside Seminole Football with Mike Norvell.
Carver's is the place for all your high-volume commercial business needs. From tablecloths to corporate clothing, we specialize in bulk orders of 300 pieces or more. This is why the Noles have partnered with Carver's Discount Cleaners. Our team of trained professionals will get the job done right. Contact us at midtowndrycleaning@gmail.com or stop in for a visit at our Midtown location, 1215 North Monroe Street. Carver's Cleaners, mean on stains, green on earth.
RJ Young is no longer just your office copier supplier. We are now helping you create the modern office. Our cutting-edge solutions cover security systems, business phones, and managed IT and AV technology for your organization. We've teamed up with world-class partners to save you more through bundling services, and our U.S.-based specialists are your personal coaches, making sure you always have the highest degree of personalization. Schedule your free consultation now at rjyoung.com/FSU.
Fans, some people just know they can save hundreds on car insurance by checking Allstate first. Visit allstate.com or call a local agent for a quote that could save you hundreds. You're in good hands with Allstate. So Jake Weinberg, a 26-yard field goal. Florida State on the board first, leading 3-0. And the boot by Weinberg. He smashes that one again. 9 yards deep in the end zone for another touchback. Hey, you can't make it a Doak, no worries. American Social is your official FSU watch party spot. From Boca to Fort Lauderdale, Miami to Tampa and Orlando, we've got crave-worthy food, drinks, and game day vibes to keep you chopping all season long. Check them out online at AmericanSocialBar.com. Now, what kind of vibe you getting out of this game right now? We lead 3-0, but some missed opportunities, it feels like, early again.
Yeah, and that's what you want to do. You want to make sure you take advantage of every opportunity. You never know when this Virginia Tech team will get hot. But the defense has to keep doing what they're doing. If they don't score, they can't win.
Hawkins motions out to the right side. Now motioning right. Rones fakes the handoff. He'll run it to the right side. Runs into his own man, and it's popped by Nicholson, Herring, and McCray. Great job by number 20, Nicholson out there. He stood up the blocker in front of him, Jarikus Hairston.
Yeah, held up the point of attack right there. The tight end trying to block him. He just throws him to the side, is able to hold that thing up and wait for some of his teammates to come clean it up.
10:30 left, second quarter, 3-0, Florida State. Hawkins off to the left and Drones in the gun. 2 receivers left, 1 to the right. Drones will throw. Here comes a corner blitz. Drones now will run. 30, 35, slides down there, and that's a first down at the 36-yard line. Gain of about 8. Tony White brought Charles Lester on a corner blitz. Drones saw it and shoved it up the middle.
Yeah, I think if he really comes, if Lester is really aggressive going after that sack, he gets it right there. He kind of slows up a little bit. I think he thought somebody was coming to block him. Should have got through there and made that play.
Drones, his 39th game played, his 30th career start in a Hokie uniform. 1st and 10 from the 36. Hawkins off to the left and Drones in the gun. Sweeping right side. Hawkins out near the 40, falling forward to the 41. As Sampson got in there. Also, Darrell Jackson Jr., Big Darrell, making a play. Man, he's got a bright future at the next level just with his attributes, Bar.
Yeah, I mean, he just has the right build for our team to take a shot on him and see if they can develop him into a really good defensive professional lineman.
9:25 and counting, second quarter, 3-0 Florida State. 39th meeting between the Noles and the Hokies. 2nd and 5 from the 39. Hawkins motions left to right. They're going to sweep right side with Hawkins again. Being chased, tackled by Cryer and Herring. Out near the 44-yard line, they'll say. Gain of 4. Here comes a 3rd and about 2.
Yeah, I think alignment is what's kind of setting us up right there. We just outflanked right there. Got a defensive end, but he's inside of the tight end right there. You have to be on that outside end of the tight end to make sure you can get upfield to keep that outside shoulder free so you can make sure you keep contained, and you have to make sure you force him back into the help.
Virginia Tech coming in 41% on 3rd down, 64th nationally. 3rd and 2 from the 44. Drones, quarterback run right up the gut, stacked up, but tackled forward, and that tackle forward may have given him a first down.
Yeah, that's where you have to make sure you grab them. You know that it's short yardage, and if you're that defender from the back, you have to be the guy pulling right there and kind of pushed him into the first down.
Jason Jenkins tackled him from behind, but because of his momentum, he pushed him to the first down marker. So it's a first down for Virginia Tech. They come in scoring 24.3 points per game. They haven't turned the ball over much this year, just 9 turnovers. That's the least amount in the ACC. But their defense hasn't gotten many turnovers. They've only grabbed 6 turnovers defensively. 1st and 10. Here's the handoff, running right, skipping past defenders, and smacked and drilled is Terrion Stewart. He was shaking and baking, and Juice Cryer came up and laid the wood.
Great defensive play right there. A lot of dancing in there with the running back. Defender just staying home to be able to come in and get a good pop on him. That is a win on first down.